All right, what's up, guys? I'm super excited to be bringing you guys my first Madden 21 ebook of the year. We're going to be going over the gun spread formation in the Baltimore Ravens playbook. I'm super excited to be showing you guys this, man. And first and foremost, I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting me, whether it's on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter, whatever it may be, and especially by buying this ebook, man. You guys are helping me out a ton trying to pursue my dream of making a career in Madden. But at the same time, you guys are going to be getting a lot back from me, man. I'm going to be providing you guys with the best possible content and tips. I promise. I put a lot of effort and time into everything I do. And if you guys ever have any questions, man, feel free to reach out to me. You guys know I got you with any questions that you may have. I want to go ahead and jump into this right here. We're going to be going over my top 3 Regs teams for the gun spread formation. Now, I know a lot of you probably play MUT, but there's probably a decent amount of you that are subbed that like maybe you guys only play Regs. Maybe you guys play a little bit of Regs, a little bit of MUT as well. Maybe you guys are CFM players. This is a usable offense in anything. This is not really going to be centered around any route chems. I will throw some route chem plays in there at the end, but this is mostly going to be just stock offense. You don't need any chems. But I will be going over my MUT roster as well in my next video. But right here, like I said, we're going over the top 3 Regs teams. Right off the top, the #1 team is the Chiefs. The Chiefs are absolutely insane. Patrick Mahomes is just an absolute god. He's got this escape artist ability, so if you're getting pressured. Now, the way I play offense, this might vary from you guys. You guys don't have to run spread the same exact way that I run spread. The way I play is I like to step up, have good pocket, and I rarely scramble. The only way I'm scrambling is if I scramble up the middle after the D ends are shedding off the sides. Sometimes I will roll out one way or another, but without escape artist and MUT, I'm used to just stepping up in the pocket, delivering dots. But if you're a person who likes to run around with their quarterback, you can definitely do that. You might have to just tinker with some of the plays to better suit your play style. But for me, I love to have escape artist as an option for sure, especially if I'm getting shedded a lot. Escape artist is a great ability that I can use to help evade that pressure, but definitely don't need it in this offense. Patrick Mahomes is an absolute god. Damian Williams would be your running back right there. And then in the Baltimore spread offense, I would most likely have Tyreek Hill and then probably Kelsey in the slot with Watkins and Hardman on the outside. So it looks something like this, man. We probably have Hill, Watkins on the outside, and then we have Hardman as our third receiver. Hardman is definitely fast enough. You guys know there is a fade play. I'll be going over that when I go to my plays, but Hardman's definitely fast enough to run that by himself. There's some cover 3 beaters as well in this playbook, in this formation. So Tyreek Hill is great for the slot for that reason. And then Kelsey's obviously a big body. He's got some abilities as well. Unfortunately, he's got the tight end apprentice, which doesn't activate in spread, but he's still got deep out elite. So, you know, he's going to be able to hang on to the ball. He's a big body, very physical. The O-line's definitely not the greatest. They do have an O-line cam right here in Mitchell Schwartz. If you're playing a team that has an edge threat, definitely keep Mitchell Schwartz on the outside. You can sub him between left tackle and right tackle. Just match him up with whatever D-line cam your opponent may have. And then if your opponent's using someone like the Eagles where they have a D tackle like Fletcher Cox, or you're playing against the Chiefs as well, team matching, Mitchell Schwartz would be great at that center position. Even though he has edge protector and natural talent, edge protector is obviously going to activate and light up on the outsides, but you can still put him at center if your opponent's using a really good D tackle, because he's such a good pass blocker, probably the best pass blocker in the game, and he's going to be way better than their default center, which is Ryder, 67 overall. He's definitely going to get shedded, but the Chiefs are definitely the #1 team for me. The #2 team right here is actually kind of a surprise to me this year. The Arizona Cardinals, man. The Arizona Cardinals are great. The reason I love the Chiefs so much is because they are just anti-man. Your opponent cannot run man coverage on you. If they run man coverage on you, you will burn them every single play with Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman. And then you guys have good route runners as well with Travis Kelsey and Sammy Watkins. You can also take off, force your opponent to play a spy with Mahomes, but the Cardinals are kind of similar in that respect. They don't necessarily have the burners that the Chiefs may have, but their defense is their strong suit. This is why I love the Cardinals. Kyler Murray is an absolute beast. He's a speedster, 91 speed with escape artist. They actually have a really good running back here in Kenyon Drake. He's got decent hands. He's got 91 speed as well, so definitely usable right there. And then D-Hop right here is so good, man. He's got the mid and elite, he's got the short and elite, so anything over the middle of the field, you definitely want to be using Hopkins in the slot. You can move him around to the outside if you're planning on running circle a lot. Mid and elite will activate on the circle crosser route because it does cross over the middle of the field. So you can definitely do that if you want to, but a lot of the times I feel like that route really finds a nice pocket in between zones. So I find myself using Hopkins in the slot where even if he takes a hit, he's able to just brush it off, catch it every single time. He's an absolute beast, man. I use Larry Fitzgerald in my other slot as well. Going back to that Kelsey thing, he doesn't have to be the fastest. As long as we have one fast guy in our slot, We can use another slot that has a big body, really good hands. Larry Fitzgerald, 90 plus catching stats. Not the greatest speed. But like I said, he's going to get the job done in the slot, and we don't have to worry about using him too much on any burning routes. Christian Kirk and Isabella would be on the outside. Isabella with the 95 speed, more than serviceable. Can definitely run that fade for you. You can run a couple beaters as well. If you want to sub him into the slot, run that cover 3 beater that I'm going to show you guys later. You can definitely do that as well. And then Kirk's a pretty solid receiver as well. O-line's not the greatest by any means, but like I said, you have Kyler Murray with that 91 speed escape artist, so it doesn't really even matter that much. But in my opinion, the defense is the strong suit here. You have an absolute god in Chandler Jones, who's going to generate a ton of pressure. You have really good linebackers here. Devondre Campbell, Jordan Hicks, definitely decent. I would use Devondre Campbell, and then Reddick with 88 speed. Definitely a really good user right here at 6'1". Decent corners. Patrick Peterson is a beast in this game. Ken Crawley with 91 speed. You also have Alfred with 91 speed. Free safety, Buda Baker, highest paid safety in the league, man. 91 speed with abilities, mid-zone KO, and unfakeable. So he's actually kind of a really good hybrid safety right here. You have another decent user here if you want to sub him in like 3-5, Jalen Thompson. And then a strong safety, we have probably the best defensive player in Regs, Isaiah Simmons. This dude is absolutely different. He's going to be able to lurk everything all over the field. And yeah, the Cardinals are a great team, man. If you're looking for more of a balanced team, the Cardinals are definitely the way to go. Chiefs obviously have that offensive explosion power, but the Cardinals definitely have a more than serviceable offense, and their defense is going to be absolutely lights out, especially against the run. Okay, so my third team for spread would be the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers is unreal. I think he might be the best quarterback in this mode. He's got gunslinger and pass lead elite. He absolutely zips the ball in this mode. He just can't be sacked. It doesn't matter how hard you're getting screamed at. He can throw the ball so fast and get it out of his hands so quickly that the blitz is just non-existent. The pressure, the D-line camps are just non-existent versus him. He's so amazing. He's got the gambler ability as well. Just super, super good. Aaron Rodgers, 77 speed as well, so you can definitely take off if you step up. Another really good running back here in Aaron Jones. If you want to run a little bit more, this might be the team for you. They have Devontae Adams, who's obviously a beast. Outside apprentice, so if you put him on the outside, he can run that circle route for you, that crosser. You can also put him on an outside post, which is amazing. And he's got the route technician, so if he's getting manned up, he is absolutely bodying any corner that's on him. He's going to make him look silly, leave him in a cloud of dust, and then the red zone threat as well, in case you want to just toss it up to him in the corner of the end zone. But the rest of the receivers aren't that great. I would probably use Valdes-Scantling on the outside, use him for a fade. You can use him on the inside as well. He's 6'4", but outside I think is kind of way to go with him. You know, 93 speed is definitely decent enough to run that fade that I'm going to show you guys later. I'd probably use St. Brown as well. So let's go move Valdes-Scantling, St. Brown. And then my last receiver here would probably be Funchess. Funchess is decent enough to play in the slot as well. 6'4", 225. So another big body. Not the greatest speed by any means, but he's got decent hands, so he's going to get the job done for you guys. The O-line is definitely good. They have Bakhtiari with edge protector and all day, so don't have to worry about getting pass rush with this team, really. Aaron Rodgers has the insane release, and then they have an O-line camp as well, but this team is going to be really good as well. They have Kenny Clark with inside stuff. He's an absolute dog. Zadarius Smith with edge threat elite. Linebacking core is pretty decent. They have some 86, 87 speed guys. And then they have Jair Alexander, who's insane. They have another 93 speed corner here in Holman. And then their secondary is just unreal, man. Savage with 93 speed and Amos with 92. So this team, I think, has a stronger secondary than the Cardinals. The Cardinals definitely have a way better linebacking core. I would definitely use maybe the Packers against a pass-heavy team and the Cardinals against a more run-heavy team. Chiefs if you want to just go crazy on offense, but there's definitely a lot more teams you can use for spread. These are just the 3 teams that I would recommend for you guys. I went over the receivers, receiver placements as well. But if you guys are playing Regs, man, definitely check out one of these 3 teams. Just try them out. Some teams will work for some people and they won't work for others. So it's all about just trying it out and, giving it a shot. But yeah, this is going to be it for this video, man. We're going to go ahead and the next video jump right into my recommended MUT lineup. We're going to go over my abilities. We're going to go over the different route combos, what players I like to put where. So if you guys don't play MUT, you guys can go ahead, skip that second video. But if you guys do play MUT, definitely want to check that out. Let's get into it, man.